What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in with another. Look, I got to put this video out here. I was talking to one of my co-workers, right? And look, this is what happened. We were just talking, blah blah blah, whoop de whoop, and he was saying, "Man, I'm behind on my Now he wasn't behind on his bills, but what he was saying, he basically living check to check, but he's working 7 days a week." All right. Now, we got to talking and we got down to the meat and potatoes of what's really going on. He said, "Man, when everything's said and done, man, end of the week, I ain't got nothing but $20 left." Now, keep in mind, he's working 7 days a week. All right. Now, you can say, well, how do he get out of this situation if he's working 7 days a week just to keep his head above water? Now, we got to talking. It's only two ways out of this. So the way you're doing it right now, I told him, I said, look, the way you're doing it right now, I'm gonna be real. You won't get out of it. He said, nah, if I go on day shift, I can work more hours. I said, listen, man, listen. I said, this company is not designed for you to work 7 days a week from January to December. I said, you might get an 8-month run when you're running hard, but at some point, everything gets pulled back. I said, what are you going to do when everything gets pulled back? Because right now, from my understanding, you're working 7 days a week only to keep your head barely above water, right? I said, bro, it's two ways out of it. He said, man, ain't no way I'm working like this, man, and ain't got no money. I said, listen, man, there's two ways out. I said, you said your spouse don't work, right? She don't work. She's trying to go back to school. I said, all right, now. I said, either you're gonna have to get a second job. He said, well, man, I got what you call that? Community service. You gotta do community service 2 days a week. Okay. I said, man, I said, bro, you're gonna have to get a job. I understand Saturdays and Sundays you can't because of our schedule, and then you come in and work the weekends. I said, you're going to have to get another job Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 3 days out the week. I said, at least getting you a little part-time job, you can take that money. It can at least relieve some of the stress. All right? I said, and then when the overtime cut back, you could bump your hours up on your second job. He's like, what's the other option? I said, the other option is your spouse going to have to work. I said, not a job where she got to leave the house. I said, but she going to have to either get a work-from-home job. I said, man, buy her a Cricut machine. Have her to start printing t-shirts. I said, do something. I said, because the way you going, I said, you're not going to beat this way. You're not going to beat it. I said, 'cause when they pull that overtime from you, you stuck. You stuck, and I don't want you to lose nothing. All right? Now, everybody is not going to start a business. Somewhere along the line, he overspent, and now he's paying for it. I've done the same thing. Like I told y'all before, I've been paying down credit cards that I overspent on, right? You had another guy. I was talking to another guy. Guess what he said? I was just chit-chatting with him. I said, man, yeah, I was just chit-chatting, and he was like, man, because we was talking about, he said he got some things in motion. He trying to get him a few rental properties and blah, blah. He said, man, let me tell you. I said, bro, you ever, we were just talking. And he was like, man, because he tried to get a loan or something, and it was like he ain't make enough for some junk. Because he wanted to buy like a duplex, but he tried to get a loan, and it was like, you don't make enough. And this is what he told me. Rich people are evil. I said, why you say that? They got too much money, man. What you need, $1 million or $1 billion for? Spread the wealth. I said, man, you can take everybody in the United States. You can take everybody, strip everything they have, and give everybody $10,000. I said, eventually everything gonna go back to where it was. The man that was once a billionaire, he gonna go back to being a billionaire. I said, you can't fault a person for putting in that grind to elevate themselves to become successful. You cannot fault somebody for that. You cannot fault somebody for that. I was talking to another guy. He's up on game. He have rental properties. He got a few businesses he got going. And then he got the full-time job. And we was just talking. He was like, man, he said, what you still doing here? I thought you was supposed to be leaving. I said, man, that ain't until next year. That ain't the next year. I said, I might come on in this weekend. I don't know yet. He said, man, you don't need to come in. He said, you got your business popping on the side. I said, yeah, but it's really slow. And I said, I thought about just getting up, man, and just going out and hand out door hangers. I said, but I kind of plan on, I said, I don't know yet. This is what he said. He said, y'all need to stop living off this place, man. I said, what you mean we living off this place? He said, I tell guys in my crew all the time, this money is for investing. It ain't to live off of. I said, bro, you got to think, everybody didn't grow up the same. He said, man, you got to check. This is what he was telling me. He said, man, y'all got to change y'all situation, man. Y'all got to change y'all situation. He said, man, stop depending on this place for y'all to live. He said, ain't nothing wrong with making the money, investing it. He said, but man, don't be a clown like these guys, make the money, then go spend it. Like I said, some people, either you have it or you don't. He's one of the guys that have it. Everybody don't have it. But either you have it or you don't. All right, now this man work in the shipyard, man. What these boys got to do to make money, man? Tell them.
You gotta work.
You got to work. Can't lay at the house.
No, you can't lay at the house.
You got to come out here and get it.
Yeah.
That's
That pocket change.
Pocket change.
That pocket change. You don't see nothing but 50s and 100s, 20.
How much that is?
20?
20 grand.
20 grand.
Man, come to work here well.